This is why you are stuck when it comes to color grading. Stay with me and I'll show you how to avoid such mistakes when it comes to color grading. Let's roll the intro. Hello. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, my people. Today I want to give you a few reasons why you don't get color grading gigs and how you should adjust yourself. And we're going to use just a simple node structure, 7 nodes, that is going to give you a very clean look that will make people want to work with you often. So yeah, let's go through this workflow. I'm going to try and make it short, but I'll make sure you also understand the class. So let's go. I'm going to create 7 nodes, right? Good. So the first one is going to be my noise reduction. The second one will be my my white balance. My third node is going to be my exposure and contrast. My fourth node is going to be my saturation level, and here my fifth node is going to be colors basically, and this one is going to be my glow, and 7 is going to be my look. So now this is all we need to create the look we want to create. So I'll just find a hero frame where I feel is very okay for me, and okay, let me just get a good hero frame, okay, I think I'm cool with this. So first things first, we'll be using a lot for this just to make the work fast and easy. So I'll apply this lot. This is one of my custom lots I made. There's a link in the description if you want to use this lot to practice together with me. Now this is the lot here. This lot has given us a look already. Now reasons why people don't work with you most times is because you waste time to deliver your project. That's the first reason. You waste time to deliver your project because you're trying to start building a look from the scratch and all that. But having tools already that help your work move fast is a very good and easy way to keep your clients with you. So let's keep going. Let's come back to our exposure. Now exposure is where we want to readjust this look. Maybe we don't like how the darks is looking, so and the mid-tone is kind of dark, so let's start pushing our gamma. We push our gamma up, push our light up a little, and we just bring our lift down. So before and after, you can see our image is looking better than before. So now what do we want to do? Maybe we just add a little contrast, and let's work with our pivots a little bit. So before, after, this is good. We have a good look already. In this particular node, which is our white balance, we can do different ways of white balance. We can use the linear. Sometimes I prefer to use the normal way, which is by using your temp and tents. Can you see? Very easy. The more you play with your white balance, you change your look. The white balance helps to determine your look. These are like the basic steps to color grading. So what I will do is, instead of using my temp and tents, I would use my gain. I like a little bit of that greenish feel. And my shadows, I think I'll push it up to this level. That's my lift. I'll maybe work my greens a little. Let me see what my blues can do for me. My blues around here. And okay, I don't like what my lift is doing. So what do I do next? I'm going to use my shadows. So yeah, I'll leave my shadows around here and kind of push my greens to this level. My green is still on 0. Let me push it up a little, and let me see what I can do with my blues. Good. Can you see what we've done? Before, after. These little changes go a long way. You can see how it's beginning to create a level of separation for us in our clip and our image, right? Good. So let's come here. The next thing I want to do, I want to have a good control on my saturation. So I will just take my saturation down completely to 0. I don't want to use the film style of saturation, even if we can do that later, but I want to do this. Take this to 5 and take this to 5 as well. And then what will I do next? I'll start pushing my saturation to a point where I feel it's okay before or after. Now this is good. So now remember I said the next node here we are going to work on colors. So now this is where we'll start making proper selections on the color we want to work with. So if I come here, the red on his face is kind of much for me, so I'll step it down to this level, which is good. And let's pick these blues and greens. Let's boost it up a little. It's just good. Let's pick this blue. Let's boost our blue up a little bit. And just make sure we are not clipping anything. If the image is not looking good, all we need to do is to make a proper correction in our white balance. So maybe I start fixing our blues a little bit. Let's try the green still. Okay. Yes. Good. I like this. So back to our colors here. Let's try. And maybe I'll step it down a little, and I just want to fix this greens here. So yeah, still bring it down to this point. So before, after, you can see what we've done with these little changes we've created. Now back in our exposure node, I just remember that I can still work on my contrast. So what do I want to do? By picking my midtones, now I could the midpoints, I can push it to this level and just decide to bring it down to just have a good level of contrast. And I'll do same for my highlights. Can you see? All this is with 7 nodes, and I think we have more of greens at the bottom here. So in our node itself, where we applied the lot, we can easily decide to start taking out greens a little. Let's try using highlights to see which side takes out the green completely. Okay, good. So the green cast that are here, I can take it down a little bit like this. Good. Let me try with my shadows. Okay, cool. So the easiest way to take these greens out is from this saturation we added. From this saturation, it was too much, so once we step it down, it start becoming clean. So here, what I'm going to add here is my glow effect. I'll add my glow. All these are just simple tools you can find inside of DaVinci. Why am I not seeing the glow? Okay, good. So I add the glow effect, take it to soft light, push my shine threshold to this level, push my spread, take my saturation back a little bit because I don't really want it to be much. Recover my highlights, and before and after, you can see where we are now with everything here. So I'll clean up this node still. This is just with 7 nodes, and when I come to my noise reduction and I decide to, I'm just going to use 2 because I don't want this to be heavy on this tutorial. So I'll just stop at something like this. I think this is too much, so let me take it back. Okay, good. Looking good. Take this back to like 3. And with these 7 nodes, we've created a look from this to this. We've created a good look, a look that passes. You give this look, you are good to go. I'm going to grab still, and let's see this in the next footage and see what we have. Now you can see what we have. All you need to do in a node like this is just to come to your colors. You can see our blues are up. You start bringing your blues down to fix that saturation problem because the blues are much. So let's step the blues down. And boom, you have your color from this to this by stepping down the blues. You are good to go. Move to the next clip. If you need any basic correction, remember your white balance, your lights, your exposure, and everything. This is what we have. Your look is ready and good to go already. How about this particular one? I know this might be dark, but all you need to do, having a good structure like this, take down the blues to avoid this particular one. So let's reduce the blues a little bit, like this and like this. Good. Then you come to your exposure. In our exposure, all we need to do is to boost our what? Our gamma. We boost our gamma to a good point, like this. Then we come to our saturation, take it down a little bit, and then back to our colors now. And the colors that are here, the colors that are in this particular place are not the same with what we have here. So we could just easily make our corrections on the colors we want. This blue, we can click on this blue and say, okay, this is not the kind of blue we want. We want our blue to be like, you know, a little cyan kind of blue. That's the vibe we're going for. So can you see? And maybe we just want to reduce the, you know, the highlights, and then our shadows should be just fine a little bit. And you can see from this to this, you've created a look and you are good to go. We have this one, we have this one, we have this one, and we have this one. Easy way, 7 nodes that you can put across your project and deliver any single time, any day. The link is in the description for the lot. This is my premium lot. It works fine mostly on Sony footages because I made it for the Sony cameras. I also have for a Blackmagic, but you can check the lots there and get it for yourself. You can see without even doing anything much, this is the lot on this in this particular image, and we can still test it here. You can see this is it still in this particular image without even doing anything, without doing the whole correction. So yeah, once more, thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel. I'll see you all in my next class. Stay tuned and make sure you hit the subscribe button. Bye.